Hello, Ditsy. Hello, everybody. Yes, we are playing some WoWy today. I kind of feel like taking a little bit of, I guess, a stream day off of Tales of Seikyu. Kind of feel like playing some Shaman today. Do some leveling. But how's everybody doing? How was the rest of your weekends? Mod was all right. Just kind of just relaxed. But yeah, like I said, we are playing some WoW today. It's been a while. It was good to relax yourself. All right, so let's hop on over. Hopefully nobody says anything too stupid down here. But yes, let's see. What do we have for quests? We got some Ashenvale stuff. Guess while we are here in Duskwood, we can kind of get some of the stuff done. I feel like oh, okay. Maybe we were intending to... You know what, let's dunk those. What level are these? I kind of wish the quest log actually had the quest levels in it, but I think that's like a Wrath of the Lich King thing. All right, I think we'll go up to wetlands. We'll do some of this stuff up there. Working in the woods, crime of punishment, dungeon quest.
Well met.
All right, what? Let's take. Oh, right.
Safe travel.
When the heck? I don't. When did Blizz change it? So let's see. When were you able to use a flight point without having to? Oh, what were the? Without having to come out of a form. Okay, whatever. The AI didn't get the question at all. Because it gave me, oh, you could do it from the beginning, but that's not it. So, how's everybody today as well? Hope everybody's day is going all right as well. I know it's one of our, well, it could very well soon be normal midday streams instead. You're okay so far? You know what? These long flights are gonna even more make me wish that the game got you from point A to point B with mages that just teleported you right to where you wanted to go rather than these flights. These silly flights are why people ported games that they probably shouldn't have, really, but did anyways, of having like Bejeweled and stuff to like play something on your flight. I feel like it'd be nice if I could pop up like Candy Crush or something, just to do something while waiting. flights take way too long in the older game. It's the whole thing of what I've been hearing a lot lately, coming from certain people about these classic era of think about the times, like back in the day, you know. How they take long in Panda. They take long for forever, really. Trying to think, trying to remember too when things get a little more. I think Pandas, they got more optimized. They get more optimized over time. It's just this, like, I guess you could call it the classic trilogy, the, you know, vanilla, Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King is just, it's awful. I know that they get way more optimized when you don't necessarily have to discover specific flight points to be able to fly places. Because I think even with Pandaria, I think if like you don't have a flight point that you need to go by, it won't let you fly there, which is obnoxious. How? Because you really think about it, it's like, how the heck is it that I need to know where the flight point is? It should have been on, you know, essentially it'd be on the flight path masters, because they're the ones who would be training these animals to do these flights. Which for retail that they would toy with the idea of enhancement shaman being able to be a two-hander class, because that'd be kind of fun. It'd be very vanilla-like. Just kind of brushing up a little bit. It's been a while since we've played this girl. Just trying to figure out where it's at. Logically, kind of putting points. So looks like it's till we get up to 5 points. So the next 4 levels is going to be in Flurry. Still got a ways to go before dual wield. What dual wield's what? 40-ish. Whether we take it at 40 or not, I don't know. Probably should. The sooner the better. At the same time, dual wield shouldn't even have been a talent. It's kind of weird. But hey, at least in this we got our I mean, you could buy me an overbuy fine. Well, I actually just looked at the how much money it was going to cost for the second speed of flying, and I ended up buying it on mine over in Stormwind because there was, I think it was like 3 to 4 somewhere. I can't remember. It was like either 3 or 4 grand. We don't have 25. Oh man, now I'm trying to remember if this iteration is what level actual mounts are, if I should actually have them out right now. Alright, come on, you silly morons. Where's my shield? Gosh. Shaman is so... It's so boring in this era. At least for like leveling, there's like no buttons to hit. Come back here. That's like exactly. Oh my god. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Do we have any potions at all? Exactly, damn murlocs. Also really damn me where I don't tend to use my totems to kind of maybe help out a little bit. Damn, your warlock buddy is like a million miles ahead of you. That's funny. Nothing like a class though, and that all you do is just kind of hit things with the weapon and not really do a whole lot. At least not like actively. Hit him with the flame shock and then just wail away. Yeah, so, I remember before I was reading a lot of these quests, but this one's kind of, like, there's really nothing, because we're literally looking for a statue. And just each little spot is like, hey, well, it's not here. Guy had, a lot of stuff on him. Oh, hey. Hey, how often does that ever happen? This treasure chest just literally spawned right in front of us, but it's gonna have nothing in it because it's a classic era. Hooray! We got some leather, some cornbread. What was that? Moral, I believe that's a mushroom. Those boots, on the other hand, maybe. No, because we do have green boots on. I want to count for the times better. How about we have chests even in this era that actually have a better chance of good stuff. It's absolutely funny how like you can see a chest and be like, eh, there's probably nothing in it anyways.
I'm out of range.
Let's just heal up. Just be on the safe side. Alright, can we get this without having to fight anymore?
It's too far away.
Heck yeah. Alright. Alright, so we found the statue. These giant crocs are up this way. We just gotta get around these stupid murlocs. You want to make like a horror-themed movie that pertains to the the Warcraft universe? Just have the Murlocs be like the killer. Give a lot of people who've played the game anxiety when they hear that crime. Oh. Hello. I forgot these things even existed here. Get over here, ya big old croc. Kind of taking a lot of damage off of this stuff. Then again, we are only reducing damage down by like 15%, so probably behind on something. So let's get away from that guy. I don't want to have to fight more than one thing. Tis not the area to be doing that. For playing like Season of Discovery server or something, then maybe. Alright, what do we need? We need two. We need just two more crocs. Probably, honestly, one of the nicer quests, because at least each croc gives its dang skin. Absolute classic right there. Just like Pokemon games. Get a critical strike when what you were fighting is dead, so that you don't get to take advantage. Do we get him? I don't know if you saw that, but that was awfully close. Oh, and then we run right through this one. You know what? I don't think you can respawn as one, but better to fight something rather than just standing around waiting. I don't think that's stuff. We don't need to.
Inventory is full.
Oh no! Oh, it's because we have all these. All the clams, because, you know, the clams can't. As we all know, don't you need the crocs at some point? Well, this is at least for this zone, this is like the last quest for these crocs, because the ones we're killing now, that we need to kill now, are the giant ones that always drop their skin. And the one before this would have been the regular wetlands crocs that don't always drop their skins. But it's not like we can't use their skins for selling. Sorry, game, but we're gonna keep using this staff that has higher damage. Hey. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have we're gonna have rested experience for quite a while, because this character's kind of been just sitting still for over a month. What do we have for spells? Farsight, meh. Flame tongue weapon, okay. That'll help us. That'll help our time to kill. Lightning bolt, we haven't really been. It's not like we use that really. Magma totem and then mana spring. I think that's base level 2 gold worth of. That's like 2 gold worth of spells. The 9.3 to 28.6. So really, it's. The flame tongue jump is not really that much, so I'm just gonna keep going. I don't think necessarily any of our stuff right coming up is gonna make a giant change. Well, I guess we'll take this poncho. I'll take more, take some more health. Oh, did it again!
Greetings.
The captain of the Blind Princess will be relieved to hear this precious cargo has been recovered. You have well earned this payment for services rendered. It is good to see dependable folk like you, especially in these trying times such as these. Alright. Well...
For the Alliance.
Huh? New staff. Is this... Did we get up to the... No. Okay.
See you later. See you around.
Let's buy him his drink.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
Oh, it. Oh my god.
What can I do for you?
I'm sitting there. I'm like, where's the flag in a mead? No,
Safe
it's a dwarven. The dwarven honey mead.
You need something? What can I do for you? Greetings.
Thank you for the points. We'll take your
What can
quest.
do
I don't
for
think
you?
I ever. I never do
For the Alliance.
the Green Warden's quest. I don't even know what it fully entails. I think I always skip it. Oh, that's funny. Probably because of the spirit.
Can I help you?
But it's just more of a better if we were being a resto shaman. No, we'll still hold on to that one. Anything else that we can kind of just sell off? Now we have like super low cooking. It's gonna be a while.
See you around.
Okay, mental note. Next time in town, should probably check some stupid stuff and see if people are way underselling compared to what you can vendor stuff for. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna read everything unless you guys really want me to. Considering a lot of, pretty much all the quests that you kind of do, some of them have like a bit of a story that kind of does follow, but a lot of it's just the vanilla quest experience. Really is, you're a nobody. So you have to do odd jobs for people. So that you basically become, noticed when you do start to do heroic stuff. BRB going to warm up lunch. Well, hope you have a good lunch. I had tuna fish sandwich for lunch today. Okay. Want to make sure that we still had our find mineral stuff. Now, leave me. God damn it. Damn raptor, I just want the copper vein. And up there? How do you... I don't think that's exactly an easy area to get up to.
What's on your mind?
Luther. Ah, I
Up
see.
with you.
We got some dinos that have moved in, and we need to get rid of those
Great to meet
dinos.
you. What can I do for you? See you soon.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Yep. Uh, 20, 26. All right. I should be able to take care of all the stuff here. Okay, I'll bring you away so that I don't have to worry about you screeching and us getting run over.
I need to get closer.
Oh, whoops. Exactly why I wanted to move these guys further away. Welcome back. Just having fun with these blue raptors where kind of fought one a little too close to another, so we had to end up having to take two of them out at one time.
It's too far away.
Yep, we got dinos to fight, so sadly we have to keep
I'm out of range.
beating up the different color dinos. And then it's always remembering these blue ones screech out. And if you're too close to other dinos, they will come a running.
I need to get closer.
Like, if we stay too close, we'll have to fight that pink one. Like so. God dang it. At least it's a pink one and not another blue one. Even though it's been a while since we've seen an auction, how much are these raptor eggs going for? Possibly one silver, 34 copper, maybe. Probably more by now, right? Because Burning Crusade, this anniversary server, this expansion has been going for a little while. Alright, I'm not too worried about having to stop for these pink, these just regular modeled raptors. Although maybe here we might think we'll worry about you.
It's too far away.
Get over here.
I need to get closer.
Alright, you look like you're the only one here. This is how we found out the hard way. It's like something. There's one like hiding, stuck in like a tree, and it just comes out when he screams. Interesting. I just see a level 31 running around here. But I suppose since this is expansion, that they made it where you get full rep for doing quests, even if they are gray to you, that you're just more likely to see people. let's just eat and drink. I don't have any stuff. Yeah. It's probably the pink dinos remind you of Barney, even though Barney was like really tall, human-looking dino.
I'm out of range.
I always think of just the colors. I don't know, wasn't Dino on the Flintstones like a pink color? Like a pink purple? I don't know. I know for me, whenever I fight any of these like raptors, I think Dino from
It's too far away.
from Flintstones period instead of Barney. Some iterations he's purple, some he's like a magenta. I'm gonna take a big bet. It's probably dependent on like early animations versus later animations. Okay, so that's the last.
I'm out of range.
It's the last of the blue ones. Now it's just the Barney or the Dino looking ones.
It's too far away. I need more mana.
I'm gonna say, hurry up, give us enough mana so I can cast our big heal, and then I can just do this. Hello, Mr. Dino. Thank you for coming close. And we got a paladin out here doing the same thing.
I need to get closer. have a target.
Right, well, we got that quest. We probably should actually go check out this Green Warden thing. Turn this stuff in. Maybe do this, do a quest chain that I, like, never do. Because it's so far out of the way. Hedge Paladin, what a name. Sucks to be him, to be, you know, stuck running still. At least we have Ghost Wolf. I'll take my my 40% run speed.
Here there. Talk to me. Watch your back.
Yep, now you want us to fight. Now we gotta take care of the raptors within this part of the excavation. The Scythe Claws and the Razor Maws. But we're gonna go run over to that Green Warden quest first. Like, to this day, I still kind of wonder how I managed to just, for my first character, stay on one continent, like, for like, I want to say, like, 30 levels. I must have just stood around grinding on mobs at some point. Is it possible to get all the achievements in the game? Well, luckily, Burden Crusade Anniversary is none. Is it possible? I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's somebody. I'm sure there's people. I don't know if anybody does have all the achievements in the game, or what the, like, highest amount is, because there's definitely people who will play, you know, retail as achievement hunters. So I don't see the idea if they would, because what would be the point of, like, adding an achievement that's, like, impossible? That'd just be silly. You would, but you'd be surprised. There is a subsection of gamer who all they care about is getting an achievement. There's people who will literally play anything. So let's use Steam for an example. There's people who play anything on Steam if it has achievements. Notes of Burn speak well of you, a small one. Although I have many names, I answer to only a few. You may call me, what's that, Rethiel, and you must hearken for these lands weep from festered wounds, and I would charge you to heal them. Oh, okay. So this is the reason the gnolls exist around here. Okay. Yeah. Now curiosity, though. Let's see, does anyone have all the achievements in World of Warcraft? So there are if the AI overview is to be right, well, obviously there are, I guess you could say there are a form of achievement that could be impossible to get, because there are stuff called feats of, there are feats of strength stuff that you would kind of need to be, at certain events to get them, but I don't think we would want to count those because they don't, it's not like they come with points. But according to the AI, there are three people who have all the achievements, because some of the problems come from is mounts, toys, and other things that might have a lot, like a very low drop rate. I don't know if anybody is sitting at it. But of course, some of this stuff is like, it's completely specific to certain expansions. So I'm sure when people actually get this, once they get it, they're probably like, I'm done with the game, period. And even though, because think about it, every couple of years or so, your progress of being at 100% just gets wiped out. Because we don't do dungeons. Well, we also don't really... It's more... That's actually be more because we don't religiously every week go through, do like whatever old raids do have mounts in them. The Moss-eyed gnolls have lived in the wetlands peacefully for many years, but now grow in numbers. Their feet stamp flat the ferns, bushes, and flowers, and their foul axes cut too much wood to fuel their fires. They are no longer in balance with the land. For the wetlands... Hey, I was reading that. For the wetlands to survive, the gnolls must be reduced. Kill 15 moss-hide gnolls and 10 moss-hide mongrels. Hunt them to the south near the dwarven gate of Algaz. After you do this, return to me. Blah blah blah. Okay. Tis true. Of course, if I'm going to be on this side of the map, I am absolutely
It's too far away.
going to kill a couple of these little mini, little dragonkin whelps. Because you just never know. Might get lucky. These little guys have a low chance of dropping a little pet that looks like them. Plus, we can skin them, so make money either way. But, yeah. Money, yeah, yeah. Kill another, like, maybe like 2 or 3. Let's move. I don't want to fight 2 at a time again. Think of it. I don't remember if these lost whelps have the same chance or not. Why don't we double check? Go to Wowhead. See Crimson. Tiny Crimson Wildlife dropped off of... Yeah, okay, so what I'm looking for, that's, like I said, it's got less than a 1% drop rate. It's either off the Flame Snorting Whelps, Crimson Whelps, or the red one. So the Lost Whelp has no chance. But hey, still skinnable, so. Alright, sir. At least for now. I think you'll be like... You'll be the second to last one, because we'll go fight that one that we can see just ahead. Oh no, you're removing our fire resistance that is already at 0. It's not like we can go into the negatives. Okay, well... You know, it's... it's like playing the lottery, right? You can't get the drop if you don't kill a few of the things that might actually, drop said thing. I don't know exactly what the value... it would be on the server, but it like anything, it would be more than, you know, at some value more than 0. Let's go find a let's try to find a maybe like a safe spot so we can take our little break. Because I need to, I at least, it'll be like a super short break, really. I need to just get up and grab like an allergy pill. So I'm not even gonna throw up the be right back thing, because it's gonna be like 2 seconds. I just gotta go like a door down. So give me like just a little bit. Alright. I am back, obviously. Alright. Good old classic-y quest types. Altogether, gonna need to kill 25 things. We could probably turn into more. Because it's not like the one type of guy, like the two types of guys that we need are the only ones over here. Where? I was like, where the heck is it? It's like right in the middle. A weird, slightly weird spot for a mine node to be. As I'm thinking about it, let me know if I need to kind of make any of the like my UI elements bigger, in case you needed to see any of it. Not that really much info is to be had anywhere. No, I kind of keep it relatively small so that I can have all this room up here to see. Get back here. Don't you hit me with any sort of debuff?
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Come on, sir, come this way. If only this quest wasn't just, you know, kill 25 gnolls and it doesn't matter what type. Oh, and, well, actually, no. Not a big deal. We can just cure that. Silly me. I forgot we have cure disease and cure poison. Seeing that it's just me and nobody else, we'll leave that camp alone unless I think I can figure out a way to only pull one guy, but I don't think that's possible.
I'm out of range.
Like, here would probably get both of those. Which could still be a little on the too much side, even though we're 6 levels above them. Maybe we'd be okay if we do this.
I need to get closer.
Hit this one, and hopefully we only get... Nope, got the whole camp. Yep. Alright. Run! Yep, and that's why you don't mess with camp. Especially with magic. Apparently we're a little too much AoE aggro, even though you hit just one guy. All right. Let's not try again and say we did.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Alright, I was gonna say, even you I'm a little wary of. And yeah. So exactly like I said, if you're playing by yourself, don't mess with camps. Camps are completely designed for those playing in groups.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
Of course, one could wonder, why would you want to play as a female Draenei? My answer is simple. I like the female animations over the male animations, especially when it comes to casting spells. You know how many times I've died to camps because I'm stubborn? Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You kind of
I'm
get
out
that
of range.
mindset of I will beat this, whether it likes it or not, but it's better to just not deal with. But here, I'll show you. I wish I could show you the male animation, but I prefer this casted animation. The male one kind of just like uses one hand to like fling the spell out. It's no thank you.
I need a target.
Let's throw you down, and we'll wait for you to think you're far enough away. Even that bowl could have went bad. I think this guy on the right, maybe. I think we can get him without extras if we just try to proxy pull him. And then be ready to... Sir? Alright, you know what? I think we'll be okay on the one extra. More so if we actually attack them. By the way, normally you can't get that close to camps. This was just because of how much higher in level we are than them. That I did expect that guy to pull a lot sooner. But I gotta remember, these guys are green to us, which will allow us to get a little closer. But yeah, sometimes camps have that where there's like one guy that's kind of far away. We don't need you. We need the ones with like these ones with the shoulder pads. Yeah, would you I think that's okay. But yeah, no. Classic era of stuff. Camps are absolutely deadly. Always be careful. But that's kind of this era of gameplay. It's a lot more methodical, a little bit.
It's too far away.
Maybe not so much in dungeon groups where everybody's got better computers now, so and everybody kind of knows more. What's that? Copper? Okay. We'll go get that, though. But
I can't carry anymore.
But yeah, but these games are, you know, from vanilla to Wrath of the Lich King. It's God, you gotta hit these multiple times. That becomes an absolute welcome change. Oh. Oh, guess what? That rogue just found out the exact same issue that we ran into on that same camp. Way more. We need 5 more. These regular guys. These regular gnolls that are not special. Of course. It's one way over there.
I need to get closer.
And of course, this is the type of stuff, this is why the, game devs of this era of MMO figured that, you know, if you're doing something, you see somebody else, you know, like that Rogue's doing, which clearly we're both doing the same thing. Our normal thought used to be 100%, hey, let me whisper him and say, hey, are you killing these too? And if they go, yeah, and you go, hey, you want to group up? Now it's turned into, we're just gonna sit here and compete over the same mobs instead of just working together. You know what? I'm gonna leave that guy alone. Any of them alive over this way? Hello, Mr. Noel, bro. Alright. This... It should be the last, not this one, but this next one.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. That is a 10 silver thing. We're just gonna get rid of that. Bring it on, sir. You're the last. No, on the Moss Guy Wants You Dead game. Okay. We'll head back to him. Probably take a reasonable guess that he's probably going to want us to kill some more. But it's going to end up being some guys that we're going to struggle with, because it's probably going to be like this guy here is like Fen Runner. It's probably going to be the guys within the camps next. Upper.
I can't carry anymore.
Yep. Get rid of that. Well, of course, now that we have a full inventory, this is the perfect time where we'll kill maybe a couple of these whelps and get lucky.
Inventory is full.
Ruined dragon hide, huh? What can we get rid of? too much clutter. Now it's mutton chop. Too much baggage.
It's too far away.
Seeing too much clutter makes me think of Path of Exile. I think I might actually play the next league that they do. 18. I definitely want that. Goodbye, goodbye, cheese. I don't need that. Lost whelp. It's another one. There were whelps over here before, but I got a feeling somebody else might be, maybe doing the same thing a little bit. If not, max level doing it, and we're never gonna outdo that. Alright, the moss hides are cutting the trees of the wetlands using the tree's flesh to warm themselves with fire. I will suffer this pain no longer. Rid the moss hides of their crude flints, the tools they use to make fire. The flints are borne by all moss hides except the small moss hide gnolls and moss hide mongrels. Okay, so now we just need 9 things that we get randomly. I think there's a vendor, if I remember right, I believe there's a vendor right at this crossroad. So essentially, we get to kill everything. We need to kill everything but the ones we were just killing. I'm not gonna sell one. Okay, what else? Can we sell anything else without worrying about stuff? We just need bigger. We need bigger bags. That's what we really just. That's what we need. Actually, we get some. We did get some linen. Let's just turn some of this. Let's turn this linen into band-aids. Remember, right? We need to get up to 80 for the next band-aids. Yeah.
Hurry back!
Sure. At least we got a few. At least we got a few spaces. Right, let's see what gnolls that we can get these flints off of that aren't too obnoxious. Like maybe this guy. That is a dinosaur behind us. And that is a caster. Well, this sucks. Alright, Dino taken care of. No more casting, sir. Wish I had that 24 slot bag we got yesterday here. I wish 24 slot bags existed here at all. I don't even think you can get, trying to think, is there a, I don't think there's a 24 slot bag. It might be. It might be the, might be a special bag. I'm trying to remember what slot is that? 22. There's a 22 slot bag for 1,200 gold. Let's see if we check this and go to tailoring bags. Well, if we save up a bunch of money, don't care about amount, we get 16 slot bags for about 5 gold. Well, it's only these two guys. And if we just go straight at the caster. And there we go. But yes, if one could have a bigger bag here, that would be nice. Yeah. Mag bag is 20. Yeah. So, like, ideally, the biggest bags you'd be able to get are 20 slot bags for essentially 400 gold. Oh, not so bad. That camp netted us 3 out of 9.
I'm out of range.
Come on, sir. You're next up on the give Colarra a crude flint. Now that they can't just, you know, re-pick these back up again.
I need to get closer.
I don't know. What are your preferences for a quest? Would you rather get X amount of whatever off of a creature, or the old kill X of Y? Because either way, it's grinding masked with a quest. Kill X of Y. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I don't mind picking up stuff if it's if there's like 100% chance, sure, not so bad. But if it's, you know, a 30% chance to get it, but you need 9 of them, and you inevitably have to kill 20 guys to get it, it's like I could have just killed the 20 guys. I wouldn't mind like an either or kind of setup, where the quests to be set up like, hey, we want 9 crude flints, but if you killed, you know, 20 guys, that also counts. That way you have like a top end of, hey, if you just get unlucky, you won't be stuck there forever. Because statistically speaking, it is slimly possible, but it is possible that we could be stuck on this quest for, you know, forever if we got super unlucky. Those two are a little too close. That's a chest. Ain't worth it. That is absolutely... There's no way there's anything in that chest that'll be valuable enough. I don't think chests can really, honestly, have super good valued stuff until you hit, maybe like 10 levels higher. You're absolutely in our way. Like, if we're talking playing like a single player game, then like absolutely don't give me just kill a bunch of stuff, because that is boring. It doesn't really tell a story. But like MMO, yeah. Although this gathering quest seems like maybe the drop rate's like 75%. We've gotten one on most of our kills, so that would also make it acceptable if the absolutely if like the drop rate is like 75% or higher. Hello, sir. Back here. I'm just gonna get both of those, and one of them's a trapper, and it's just gonna root me, and it's gonna be annoying.
I'm out of range.
Trapper by himself, a little bit different. Yeah, so if you go by what Questy seems to say, it seems to say that these are a 80% drop rate, which is fine. Sometimes you'll get unlucky, and sometimes you won't. Or most of the time you'll get lucky. You may...
I need to get closer.
You're actually far enough away where... Yeah.
It's too far away.
Wow. Kind of just getting a little run of bad luck. No. Alright, let's start heading back a bit. And by that, I do not mean running right into a camp. Might make for a great little haha moment. Oh, of course, we're gonna get the classic last one takes forever. Just you two. Oh. How did that pull more aggro than what I've done just by being here and casting spells? Get back here. No, I'm okay. Well, didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna try to take for us. Yeah, gotta remember, our price data is well over like a month old. And it says at least 10 days, definitely more than that. Alright, let's swing by this vendor here. Not that we're fighting anything, but man, could you give us some health? That'd be nice. Aha, thank you. Slash bow. Can you stop it for those? No. Yoink, my free skins. We got 41 light leather. Here's your flint, sir. I do not know why, but a festering grows within the wetlands. Fen creepers have risen. They are fevered. Yeah, they are diseased. Will have free skins and reap the rewards with minimal effort. Exactly. So they're diseased, fevered blisters on the land, and for the fever to break, they must be dispatched and allowed to settle back into the marshes. Fen creepers shamble amidst the waterways of the wetlands. Kill 8 of them. And we don't get much. The Phyto Blade, huh? Nothing like a quest reward sword that you can only use if you have 100 herbalism. And then the name itself for me and like my brother has a specialness to it, because one of our first guild we were ever in had a person who used the name Phyto for their name. So they literally made 4, I think it was like 4 hunters, all Phyto. Wait, first main one was just Phyto, the second one was like Phyto Elf, and then so on and so forth. And despite having that many hunters, they still didn't fully grasp how to play hunter, even when my brother actually took the time to explain it to him. He was a great person. I think he just wanted to play the game in a very casual manner and did not care about playing at any sort of higher level, which is perfectly fine. It's just interesting for like one person to, you know, you're only allowed what, 10 characters on the server, at least at that time, and he spent like a third of them on one character class. Like I said, he was a great guy. Like we were friends with him. He was part of our little group that would all we'd all talk together. We never had any. It was just an interesting thing that, you know, despite trying to teach somebody something, you know, can't teach them something that they don't really want to learn. God dang it, where the heck are these? You know, when you don't want to fight these elemental dudes, you run into them, but then when you want to, they're nowhere to be seen. I think the creepers are I think they're the ones that are invisible. Oh, I see, because somebody else is fighting them. I don't know which it really was. I don't know if it was just he just didn't care about learning it, or I wouldn't say that you're stupid with this by any means. But I really, to this day, I don't know what it really was. I don't know if he just really didn't want to learn, or it just went, because it could have just been one of those that went over the head.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
You know what? Just so we can have some bag space. Might not... Oh, I just realized I leveled up as well. Might not be a bad idea to just go to... Well, from here, go to Ironforge and just... get rid of stuff. Maybe give that, that priest some time to actually... get through the quest himself. Because at least it's only a kill X. Kill X amount of the creeper, but then again, you are a Fen Lord, you are not a creeper. See, like I said, it's just the invisible ones. All of this is copper. This is kind of annoying. I need some tin. I think the other problem is that these guys kind of, they do move around, so the questing markers aren't perfect.
I can't cast it.
You also need to get some more water while around, so I think we will just kind of head south, head back to town and whatnot. Because really, it's, in my opinion, at least I think I would say for myself, is the hardest part of this game, really, to me, is being able to do hit your damage buttons while also possibly having to move. That's kind of really the biggest thing. But I just don't know how much of the game now is just so ingrained into my. Oh, that's right. That's where that Fenlord guy is with his little buddy. I just don't know how much of it's just all muscle memory now, because I've been playing this game since. What? I want to say I've been playing this since like 2005 5, maybe? I'd have to look up when a specific patch was live. Because I was leveling my warrior that I played in vanilla, well, pretty much a little bit all throughout my WoW career when they gather the items for the before the AQ gate event was being done. Let me see when that was. No, actually, it's a little later. It's 2000. So probably about, yeah, so actually, like, this year is my, like, marks 20 years of playing this. So it's a long time of muscle memory. It's kind of been more of an off and on late. Yeah, jeepers, yeah. Like, I want to say, like, maybe half of the time has been, like, maybe super serious. In the sense of, like, played it constantly. But, like, definitely over the past 5-ish years or so, it's definitely been a lot more sporadic. Okay, we just need a few more. Just need a few more creepers, really. Like, raiden-wise, I never really deeply got ever into raiden, really. A lot of my vanilla time was, I guess if you count upper Blackrock Spire as a raid thing, I did so much. Vanilla was a lot of just max level content. The guild never really got enough people for doing a lot of to do any real raids there. I think we may have did ZG once, maybe twice, and then Burning Crusade became, every time we started to get some momentum with getting people geared through Karazhan, something would happen in that there was a small group of us who wanted to take it serious, and then more people who didn't, and things would just fracture. And it just never really got any better from that. So I've played a lot of this game, but not a lot at that level. That's why I kind of got excited to do the raid-in at the beginning of the anniversary servers here, but then the same issues started popping up. Maybe not exactly the exact same issues, but the whole... the people that I wanted to play with wanted to separate away from the people we were playing with for whatever reason. And it's just, all I could see is, oh great, the same thing's gonna happen again. I'm just gonna get stuck in a guild that's just gonna be constantly doing the same thing because they're never gonna get enough people to be able to do the higher stuff. So that's what kind of drove me out. But I do still have a love for this game. I do enjoy it. Yep. Okay, if we just need one more. I'm sure I could probably find another guy closer to where we gotta turn this one in. Probably should just sit on one of these spots and get ready for getting up a little bit and just kind of stretching. So, yeah, so we go from doing that stuff. Never... Sounded like I thought I heard a stealth sound, but we went from that to Lich King, in which I kind of started just continuing to play my warrior, tanking for the guild. I think we did both 10 and 25 knocks. Yeah, no, yeah, we definitely did that. I think we started to do... I think we did a little, like, maybe the first half of Old Noir, as well as I think we did at least a couple times Eye of Eternity and what is it? Obsidian Sanctum. So I think actually Lich King I did a lot more raid. Actually, I did more raiding than I'm actually fully remembering at times. And then eventually that expansion just became, hey, I'm gonna play a paladin. And my brother was also playing paladin at the time, so I started doing tank paladin, so we just basically would run really fast through the dungeons, because paladin just OP tank. in Lich King. And you could essentially just keep pulling as long as you had a healer that could keep mana. You could just go from one pull to the next, to the next, to the next, and he was great at doing that kind of thing, of being able to chain pull. Because then as soon as you get the next group of guys, just throw Consecrate down, let them walk into it, and as a paladin tank, they weren't going anywhere. Come on, game. We just need one more. Hey, one more guy. That's all we need. You keep squirreling at work. Well, I don't think your work's gonna appreciate it if you keep, like, burying nuts and stuff in the floor. Yeah, some copper here. There's nothing else. All right, let's grab this. Grab this copper. There a guy around here. I can't. Yeah. You know, absolutely. If I were to just start to head back to the quest guy, I bet you I would have found another one of these creepers by now. So our reps like. Alright, you know what? Let's just follow the waterways. We'll head back towards the quest giver. And if we need And if I feel like it, maybe we'll just hearth to, or yeah, we'll just hearth out. Samantha. Always nice to see people kind of trying with names. There's definitely a lot of people who just don't put any thought into names. So you bought your coworker some Celsius energy drinks, and I realized this morning that one of them was not fizz free, so I'm drinking it, and it's not too bad. Well, that's cool. I don't think I've ever. Are those just seltzers? Is that what those are? Those just you know, the soda waters. Because if they do be that, I can't. Every time I've tried so many times, and they all taste absolutely abysmal. I think I just taste the carbon in it. You know what? These, oh. I'm gonna guess that they've been, I'm gonna say they must be killed. Because these creepers are, at the moment, they seem to be living up to their name. I can't find them. Pretty much. I don't get the carbonated aftertaste with this, but it does have sucrose in it. So I'm waiting for the headache to start. Yeah. Although I think it's the sucralose is like the I believe sucrose is like but it's I think that's more the better thing. However, better for one that a you know, sugar is. I know I will get headaches if I have like a sip of like diet drink or something. I'll be fine, but if I drink like a can or two, like, forget it. I'll end up with a headache because of the sugar substitutes in it. Thankfully, it does not have aspartame in it. Yeah, that's what gets me more. The aspartame or the pheno, whatever the hell the rest of it is. These creepers are being rather elusive. They are being rather my Xbox name, which one of these days should really change, because in today's, hey, we found it. We found one finally. Today's day, I don't think people would like it anymore. Oh, what's that? Oh, we got a choice to make. We got a choice to make, guys. all that time has given us an item that we could use, or may very well be a sellable thing for us. Well, we gotta take the
Inventory is full.
sword once we have the space. Just get rid of this tooth. Oh, and that's it for him. Okay. Okay, I do see why I tend to not do these quests, because it's a long way for not a whole lot. I guess if you're like a caster, it's not so bad. A warrior, I guess you could make use of a 2.8 speed sword that has a chance to do 35 nature damage. That's not bad. So our data at the moment says this cloak could be 60, could be about maybe 60 gold, because it is a twink item. I don't know how popular twinking is on the server though. That is so rough, because I think I might, I don't know, I think I might want the money. I think we'll have to see how much it's going for. Or how many are sitting in there. I don't know how many, I don't know if people are, if anybody's like seriously doing like level 19 twinks and in PvP. Curiosity. Let's just see, is there level 19 twink community on the Burden, Crusade, Anniversary servers? Okay, well, if we want to believe the AI, there is. So I think we're gonna sell this. It's because really for agility is not gonna give us a whole lot. Like technically at all, because if we want more attack power, we actually need strength stuff. Because if I remember right, where is it now? Not factions, collections. Let's just go with not tier 3, tier 4 sets, and if we go to enhancement gear comes with strength, agility, stamina, and then intellect's obviously there to give you a bigger mana pool. So what's tier 6? I know tier 6 this isn't out yet at all, but yeah, still more of the same. Strength, stam, and then they, instead of giving you the agility for the crit, they give you crit strike rate indirectly. I think it'd be the same even for here. Yeah, so Blizz kind of quickly learned to just give Shaman their crit on the gear instead of through agility.
What's on your mind?
Such horrible news. Yeah, some of them are gone, but a few survived. But hey, you know what? Another drink type, and at least those come in individual cans, so you can get, you go to the store or whatever, you can get those. All right. We're still pretty far from, stuff. Alright. Actually, because we're right here. No, let's just take the... Oh, especially this. Look at this. How lucky are we? The boat is showing up. Because we're gonna go over to... Gonna go over to the Exodar. This person just looks like they face planted their keyboard for their name. Some of the reason for me getting back into kind of playing this older WoW stuff is kind of feeling a little hype for potentially some classic plus that hopefully Blizzard will do it justice. You know, you have a couple, you know, private servers are pretty big that they've kind of gone after to take, to get inspiration from. So it's kind of obvious that there is a login for something different, at least from some part of the community. Alright, normally I would have jumped off if we were using the flight point, but now we gotta wait for the next boat. Alright, come on, we got 32. Hey, look at that, we're catching these boats perfectly. Almost, if it wasn't for missing the boat, I would almost want to jump in the water and skin those. Oh, that's right, we leveled up, so let's put our third point into flurry. I just realized I did not, when I turned my computer on, I did not turn on my fan control app. Considering this game doesn't use a lot of, especially this era of the game doesn't use much graphics power, so we can pretty much have a silent computer. Yep, Pug and Pray. What a guild name. Well, I didn't exactly mean to jump off, but we did. If Druid, we would have been to, like, to land forever ago. Okay. No, we can't check any of our stuff. We need to check the auction house directly so that we can get some up-to-date numbers. All right. We'll scan. Yeah, we're gonna scan the auction house, but then but at the same time, we're gonna get up.
May the light embrace you.
So, I need to use the bathroom anyway, so we're gonna get up, get a stretch. I know it's a little late compared to the breaks, but I think our daytime stuff is just gonna be kind of a little more random for the break. So we're gonna get up, stretch, use the bathroom, do whatever. I'm gonna scan our auction house here, and we'll be back in just a little bit. All right. Let me hit the switch over scene. Okay, so it's not as much. The cape is not as much as initially thought. But 30ish gold is still pretty darn good. About that. Not that much. How much are these going for? 160. Well, it's like 250 really. Let's shop in 10 10 ore is 9. 10 bars are 12. And then bronze. 998. Welcome back as well. So we got 32. We need a stack 20. Stack 20 would make 40. Make about 10 ore. Just a lot easier just to buy this.
Good health. Long.
This one stack, and we'll turn some. We'll make some bronze. Ever make it to 80? No, we didn't make it to. We still haven't made it to 80. 80 first aid. Oh. Our leather sold pretty quick. That's nice. Alright, let's have some fun smelting, so, you know, continue to stretch or whatever if you want to do some exercise while you wait. I'll get a little, well, the medium leather too. I get a little pedal in on on my, like 4 pedal thing. This takes so long. It'd be nicer if this was faster. All the little things that all add up just to, realistically, to keep you on the server as long as possible. Hey, look at that. Rough stone as well. At least things are lively for low-level materials selling. Now all we need to do is see that that blue cape to sell, so that'd be, you know, 30 odd gold, or like 20 whatever it was. Yeah, see, and this is why whenever I do this for mining, this is why I always kind of do this on my own time. It takes so long to go to merge your copper and tin together. How close are we to... We need, what, 120 something? 125. Need 125 mining so we can start getting iron. don't think we got a... We didn't get a single... Yeah, we didn't get a single point from that. I wish we could use the sword. Even in general, it'd be a nice sword, but hey, we gotta sell that sword so we get another 26. We're a little in the hole at the moment. We'll be out of the hole once our stuff comes in.
I hope you find something useful.
Yep, take that. Mine and pick obviously stays. $8.74, so spongy morsel can go. This cheese can go. Some of this meat stuff, I think we'll just throw in the bank in case I ever decide to actually level up our cooking.
To the light.
All right, well, let's see how this sells. Or if it sells quick at all. What's linen cloth going for by chance? You know, I'm just gonna buy a... We're gonna buy a stack of linen. Not that I always do this and get first aid and do all the stuff for that, and then I never really remember that I have the band-aids and use them in between pulls. But then again, I think it's because we're always out level keeping up with first aid. Because we had 725 health. These heavy linen band-aids are only healing 114 damage. Okay,
The Naru have not forgotten us.
where is the first aid trainer? Is
Good
it?
health.
Oh, it's kind of near where we need to go anyway, so. Works out. Because we need to go up there.
Must not give up.
Each day is a blessing.
Hello, ma'am.
Good.
I'll take those. 34. Heavy wool is 115. So if we get lucky enough, we may be able to just run right back down and get the heavy wool, and then and then these woolen bandages are 161. Hello, sir.
Survive.
34. We're just gonna. We got the money. We're just gonna learn everything. And while we're here, before we take off, just in case we do manage. La da 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 da. Well, it's possible. We got 11. We got 11 more. No, that one didn't give us a skill up. We're gonna end up like one off just because. No, we're gonna be more than one off. All right. Yeah, well, we had the potential was there. Okay, so stuff that we want to hold on to. Let's put down here.
Blessings upon you.
Oh, holy crap. The 10 slot bag. Why wouldn't we use the 10 slot bag over the 8 slot? Oh, we have a bunch of... I didn't realize we were already saving things. Oh, these need to get sold. We also have a bunch of copper. Should I?
Favor the road.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize we had saved some wool. Hey, the bronze bar is sold. Even better. Come on, give me the last one, thank you.
I hope you find
Okay, so just so we can actually remember to use these, let's put those ones down. We'll get rid of these old ones.
Dionis Akar.
Oh, you don't happen to have... Okay, so what is it? 13. You know what, let's jump up to the next thing of water.
Be well.
Considering we missed selling something anyway, so here, somebody can have these fins and curiosity. Not spending that kind of money. Because realistically, we kind of really want of the bear. Well, looks like the staff is at least damage-wise up to par with stuff. Even more, I'm not spending 20, 25 plus gold. Yeah, you know what?
Safe journey.
I don't think we need to do that at all. We can just save our money. Oh, right. Before we get out of here, let's go grab... We'll go grab that... The next wool bandage.
Greetings, friend. Blessings upon your family.
In which now we need to get to 150 first aid. Definitely not gonna happen. Especially where these stupid bandages start at yellow. Or just start. We'll craft what we need as we have to wait for the boats so that we can get back. This is not the right spot. All right, so we got let's see. We got a new. Next weekend is SummerSlam. Let's see. WWE SummerSlam 2026. SummerSlam is August 1st, and so not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. So yeah, so there's no WWE stuff this weekend. It's the weekend after. So I guess it depends on your definition of next weekend. I know for me, I would say it's the weekend after this one. 95. You know what? We don't use that too much, so. Magma Totem is good if we were fighting multiple things. More in a group where somebody can have aggro over everything. We got a new Flame Tongue. Rockbiter, rank 4. No. Alright. Well, while we're sitting here, we can do this. Put water breathing there in case we need it. Well, we never res people anyway, so. Alright. Well, that takes care of all that stuff. Okay, I felt like I had something to do this weekend, and I can't remember what it was. Oh. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I don't think there's really anything going on. I still don't actually, when we, going into the wrestling thing, I don't understand why WWE will put a main event so close to a bigger, like a big show, like SummerSlam kind of thing. Like, I feel like it's just like NBC just wanted something to have every now and then. I don't know. Maybe these boats are just more properly in sync. You know what? Let's just grab this quest. I don't think we'll ever actually... You gonna act... Is this the quest that wants us to do, or is it the breadcrumb? No, it's the one that wants us to actually get the venom. Which is from Thousandies. But you know what? It is a 6 agility, 5 stamina thing. So maybe we'll have to make a trek when we're close, when we're like level 30. I want to be like, oh, back to Stormwind, but no, no. This boat does not go to Stormwind. Not yet. You know, come to think of it, I probably should have just stayed out here. Because, yeah, stuff in Ashenvale is going green. So, actually... we're going to undo these, and then let's re-add these all back, and that one. And then we're just gonna, sadly, we're just gonna waste this.
I am honored.
All right, let's go.
Farewell.
Let's go to Ashenvale. We're gonna do some Ashenvale because I'm looking at the time and I'm like, if I go all the way back to where we were, we're not gonna get a whole lot done. So let's go do some of this Ashenvale stuff. Oh, if there's one thing I didn't check. Well, but then again, if you could be on a mount at 20, I would be seeing people on mounts at level 20, so. You know, I wish this game would have been like a long time ago in a general sense is if you already had a like max level character, you should have been able to buy the mounts at whatever level you want it. Like from level 1, you should have been able to get like whatever, you know, the 60 or 100% mount. And then they could have just made it where, so if you're worried about PvP, the battlegrounds being unfun, one, you could just not have it in PvP, like PvP servers. And then 2, battlegrounds just be like, nah, you can't. Till you hit the range, the proper range for the mount. Let's put a big aura, like, can't mount. But I guess PvP is kind of why you wouldn't do that, so you didn't have to worry about balance in that kind of way. All right, the ring, no. I think we'll go. I think we'll run down over here and go get this tome. Yeah, so we'll get like this tome, go get the tome, come back up here, get this Get this dude's skull. Also a lot of stuff we can... Although most of this is all higher level 20 stuff. Oh, yay. Did Twitch chat do anything weird to the rest of you? Mine just randomly decided it needed to reload itself. The Pride Wings, Canaan. Not gonna worry about those. And what Alliance person ever really does any real quest in Stone Town? It's okay. I'll just hang out in night elf areas, and then the night elf music will put everybody to sleep, despite it being in the middle of the day. So I don't know exactly what time we're gonna fully stop, but like I said, I want to at least get 2 of these quests out of here. It'd be nice to do this one, but this one I know is going to take a while, because kill a certain amount of different creatures is always going to take a little bit. But I definitely don't want to leave us after us just sitting in the city for a while. Might even bring us back to a city on my own and use up some of that copper. I got saved up, and do some more making bronze. Just being screwed for me, because whenever the AC turns on, the stream freezes. That's a little weird. So like so the AC in your work turn it on, like makes your phone freeze. That's funny. Must be some sort of like interference kind of thing. Alright, sir, we're here for your book. And there's really nothing you can really do about it, because we're gonna take it. Oh, that's nice. You can't actually... Alright, those guys should be gone now. Ooh, that was close. Let's grab this just in case. Silly Voidwalkers. Your master that summoned you is gone. Like, you no longer actually have your pact here. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm one of the very few... thank goodness for an hour left to work, you know? You know, every time I see a shaman, I feel like I'm one of the very few that will level with a two-hander. I feel like most people seem to run around with a one-hander, and a shield. Alright, so that's that one. Now we just go up north here, go up north from here. And hopefully we won't have to fight too many furbolgs. So we got Mr. Dal Bloodclaw is amongst a bunch of the like weird little bear creature things. Oh, at this rate, I'm having so much fun. We might even just run the stream right, you know, to 4 o'clock. Do like do a little 4-hour stream kind of thing. We'll see, because you never know. I might start doing a quest or something and like completely lose track of time, anyways. So just try to get past all these guys. I don't want to necessarily fight what we don't have to at the moment. If this was vanilla leveling curve, I would, because that definitely puts has a thought process of you killing random stuff within it as well. Sounds good. Well, I'm glad you'll all enjoy it too. As much fun as watching someone level in World of Warcraft can really be. Probably not exactly the most exciting of games to watch. Okay, that's just an undead mage. Ah, there you are, sir. You're in the middle of a camp, which is kind of annoying. I know he moves, so I know he's not going to stay there. So let's just grab this guy. Don't worry, I'll be nice. I won't do anything to that guy. Are you gonna move? I'm pretty certain you like. I know you patrol around. Damn it. You wish you had the courage to do this, but also don't have the time to put into making a stream work. I get you. It's definitely something to be willing to put yourself out there. Getting the stream to work is probably the easier part, to be honest. There's a lot of guides and like suggestions from people for like various settings and stuff. All right, well, there's his skull. You know, don't question how we just, you know, how we did that. That's a whole other can of worms that we don't want to get into. Even though the game Graveyard Keeper didn't exist anywhere near when this game was made in the beginning, that maybe we're a Graveyard Keeper and we just happen to know how to retrieve a skull. will say, I know a lot of people have their thoughts on Cataclysm as a whole, but I will say that to me, Cataclysm does make questing easier. It definitely makes it where you kind of flow from zone to zone a lot better. But I get it, because vanilla and Burning Crusade, it was still... Well, I guess mainly the vanilla mindset of questing was for you to go around places and then go explore other places and see where you can actually be. Or group up with people and maybe they teach you, hey, come do some quests over here. And then you learn about that place.
Well met.
Hello, sir.
Need help?
It was a grand thing you did today, Colarra. You should be quite proud of yourself for having faced down a warlock of such power. Now let's see what we can learn from Ilkrud's writings. We only have one ring, and this stat's really not that great unless we were gonna sell it. So why don't we take this for the stamina and the spirit. So kind of makes up for not having any spirit on our back anymore. The writing of the orcs is a little better than the scribblings of a child. Many of my orders scoffed when I chose to learn their tongue, but I have found it beneficial to further understanding of my enemies. From Ilkrud's scribblings, it appears that Athricus still possesses 2 soul gems, and they are being held in Nightrun and Saturnar. Satyr-held areas in northeast Ashenvale. Be careful out there, Colarra. The Satyr's blood-soaked temples can be unsettling even for a seasoned shaman such as yourself.
Go with honor, friend.
Good day
You're an escort thingy.
Hey there.
You're an escort quest, and
See you around.
I would rather not. So why don't we go? Let's go get this ring of Zoram or Zoram. Oh, there was some tin over there. I just realized there's some tin to our south, maybe. Yep. Not a fan of these tiny ass dots on the mini-map. Absolutely would not mind if mining was more than one hit on things, but if it was offset with the first hit gave you your guaranteed, like a guaranteed level up or skill up, I guess you would say, and then the every hit after that still had a chance, but a smaller chance of giving you a that skill up. Oh, it's a copper vein. We'll take it anyways. Oh, what is this? 7 intellect, 3 stamina. Well, professionalize with this character, though. We're gonna I'll ride with the two gathering professions probably until, well, if I was gonna play this seriously, I once I made it to max level and had all my spells, I'd end up probably switching skin in for I'd switch skin in probably for maybe jewel crafting. Otherwise, the other side could be is flipping out the mining for leatherworking. But I believe if one wanted to keep making money in this expansion as it gets, well, because we just fairly recently went into the current phase, but like jewel crafting continues to stay relevant because if you are raiding, the next tier brings in whatchamacallit, epic quality gems. Okay, so if we're gonna do this, let's throw that down. Let these guys have fun beating up that totem. Well, that didn't take him long. Okay. Being what we're in, I am gonna skedaddle. There we go. Just take the ring and run. Kind of like, you know, taking the money and run. Hey, when it's you know, 3v1 and you need just one of them for the quest item, just beat up the one you need, take the quest item, and boogie. And at the same time, didn't realize our stone claw totem wasn't gonna last very long. Then again, it does only have 177 health. Probably not so good against three people hitting it at the same time.
Be with you.
Hello, sir. You found the ring. Thank you, Colarra. Please take this as payment, and know that your deeds today will remain forever in my memory.
Be careful.
So you say. That's just a copper node. I'm not gonna run that way for that. Alright, well, I guess that leaves... Well, we got... Colon the Threat, we still need to turn that in. That's back in... Astronaut. in like a fun classic plus thought idea, like it'd be nice if some of these zones, like Ashenvale here, that don't have a whole lot in vanilla, were to get more quests. Although if we wanted to do long runs, we could opt to do some stuff out in Stone Town, but like we literally, the Alliance only has one flight point in Stone Town, and it's all the way in the north. Well, we are over level for that supplies quest, but that supplies quest is that guy running north towards Dark Shore, but you have to fight 3 groups of enemies. You fight like 3 to 4 high elves, then you fight some undead, and then at the end you gotta fight a few satyrs or satyrs, whatever. The first couple parts I think tend to be a little easier, so that last part has a caster in it, and it's caster enemies plus NPCs. Doesn't work out so hot. NPC casters are overtuned for the amount of damage they can do.
How may I help? Hello.
Pride Wings. It is 13 silver, but I get it. It's super far low.
Be careful.
Let's take these. Maybe we'll do them just because I don't normally.
Kronakai Christor.
You're all the way across the zone. The only advantage of that specific
What brings
escort thing is the guy does move quick, so it's definitely possible for them to have always made the NPCs move fast when you're escorted them wherever. The Furbolg's corruption has caused Ashenvale to become a fraction of its former glory.
How may I help?
Well done, Colarra. We are under constant threat from the Furbolg. Hopefully this will keep them at bay for a bit longer.
Be careful.
Now there's a... Oh, you have it. Okay.
Del Nadris.
Give me that. But I think what we'll just do is... I think we'll just go over... And we'll just go do this, an aggressive defense. Especially since Stone Town, like I said, Stone Town, we don't... It'd be nice if we had a more central flight point. Or maybe just even like a neutral flight point or something that they could put in the lower part for everybody. Oh, that's just the scale. Yeah. Alright. Well, obviously the easy things to get are going to be the Den Watcher and the 2 Ursas. The Totemics and the Warriors are just going to take a bit. Yeah, like I said, after seeing how much copper we get sitting in our bank ready to be turned into bronze, I think we're just gonna prioritize 10 nodes if we see them. That's what I get for looking away from the screen when I did. Absolutely no sense in getting rid of the diseases that these guys give you, because one, they don't last very long, and two, they'll just put it back on as soon as you remove it. So you just waste mana doing it. Maybe doing this quest over here won't be so bad, where there doesn't seem to be anybody, at least at the moment, over here.
It's too far away.
I just have to fight at least one of these shaman. Get that totem out of my face. Alright, get this. Get this den watcher. I believe if I remember right, I think these guys call for help. So try not to be near others. I guess not. Alright, so... You know what? Just to be on the safe side, let's clear you out of here. See, look, we can actually use them when I actually am smart enough to put the band-aids on our hot bar.
I need to get closer.
Alright, I'm just hoping that this would just only pull... No, it pulled the, Yeah, there you go. Get stunned. Thank you, Mr. Totem. You did your job. Right, now it's just the Totemics and warriors. Elemental Bracers class while we're out here, maybe?
I'm out of range.
Yep. Nothing like essentially just grinding on some mobs for experience. Oh, yay. Another person out here. But they seem to be just hanging out. Oh, I guess not. So you decided to move. Guess you didn't want to fight that? Alright, so sitting at 6 more warriors and 4 more totemics.
I need to get closer.
Feels like there's a little bit more downtime with this quest than I thought there would have been. One of these stupid totem guys, and the fact that they can drop a totem that also damages us. Mr. Pathfinder, you can just keep going about your day. We don't have any gripes with you.
It's too far away.
Alright, last one of you guys. Oh, that's a Pathfinder. Totem guy, totem. Go figure. Gonna take a bit to find the last two. You're the other Pathfinder. Go ahead, tell me that everybody has respawned. Sorry for being quiet, I was working hard for it. That's fine. I understand. Just searching for the warriors. We see that nice night elf music to listen to while doing a report. Probably like an exciting report like this just in. Watching WoW while working leads to productivity increases. Therefore, everybody should let their workers watch video games. Right, well, that was it for that quest. What did we just get? A one-handed axe. How far behind? We're super behind on any of that stuff, aren't we? Yeah. We have no weapon skill in axes or maces. You know, that is something that is super boring to watch, so I think I will get our weapon skill. Well, you know what? If we were going to do this more often, I'd get our weapon skill up on our own time. Still might do it anyways, because I kind of need to do it. Because if we just wait till right near level 40, we'll be so far behind. It would be ridiculously annoying for when we get dual wield. But getting that kind of those weapons up in skill would kind of give a good reason to be going back to early areas and just trying to get some cooking done at the same time. What's that? Copper, yeah. Probably just go to... Yeah, from here, probably just go to Stormwind. Not Stormwind, but like Elwyn Forest area or whatever. And just fight a bunch of wolves, just so we can also level cooking at the same time. So then I can get a bunch of stringy wolf meats. But that'd be on my own. Like I said, I don't think anybody wants to really watch beating up low-level creatures just to do stuff. Ran by somebody and they licked me. That's so gross.
Hello. What brings you here?
All right. You've done well, Colarra. Thank you.
God
Oh,
is
you're
watching
welcome.
you.
Let's do these up. Like I said, we need to get to 150 for the next tier of cloth for our band-aids. All right, well, it's city time and other stuff. So I'll try to remember. I'll have to like make a note for myself, because who knows when we'll play this again. This was just more of a kind of felt like doing something different today, kind of thing. But this is still in my mind our stream character, so I won't level her up with like physical levels if I can try my best not to. So let me move over here or somewhere where we can kind of see the character a little bit better. So just gonna happy dance. So that's going to be it for us today. We'll be live tomorrow at about the same time. So we'll be live about 12 p.m. Eastern time. So noontime Eastern. We'll do it again at this time. Tomorrow as well. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow as well. So thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you missed any of it or missed any of our other stuff, normally we've been playing Tales of Seikyu, which is a farm sim, life sim game, kind of like a 3D Stardew or Rune Factory. Sounds good. Have a great rest of your. Thank you. You too as well, Ditzy. Enjoy the rest of your work day and whatever is to come after. Like I said, I appreciate you all. if you want to catch our stuff, like I said, it's over on our YouTube. Link below the channel. It is JMan00131 over there if you want to look for us. We've played through... we've done full play of Wrestle Class. We've done a full play, or mostly a full play of Hollow Knight. Maybe one day we'll go back to Hollow Knight and actually play through the I guess it's not really DLC. Technically, if it's free and added directly to the game without it being like an extra download, it's, you know, more of the game that we just didn't do. Not to mention, there's a lot of stuff we didn't find in general that we could always go back to. Plus, that kind of lead into maybe playing Hollow Knight Silk Song, maybe sometime in the future too. But for now, we're playing, like I said, playing Tales of Seikyu. After that, possibly Fields of Mystria, which is a Stardew like. But yeah, and if you made it, but if you're over on our YouTube and made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. You can catch us live over here on Twitch, JMan00131. I try to tweet out on X, Twitter, whatever, about an hour-ish before we go live, so you guys will know. So other than that, thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great night. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.